Gaza is the most documented genocide in human history. The current famine in Gaza is 100% avoidable and 100% man-made because of Israel. The situation in Gaza over the last 2 years has been one that has really been wild for me to witness as a black person. It's really because of the history of my people and everybody in the Americas that's black and how we got here and how we've been gaslit by our own country, by the media, that holding a state responsible for its actions equals holding a people responsible for the state's actions. That those individuals running that state that happen to be a part of a religious group or an ethnic group means judging that entire ethnic group. And we've reached a point now where there's no denying what is happening. Gaza is all but disseminated. 70-something% of Gaza is gone. Those who are still left are dying of extreme starvation. I'm opening my phone every day and seeing 6-month-old baby corpses. I'm seeing mothers with their spine showing because they're whatever little food they have, they're giving to their children instead of themselves. When is enough enough? The only descriptor I have is evil, because the representatives from the Israeli government come on TV and lie through their teeth every day. Nothing ever makes sense. They blocked out media, independent media, for a reason, so they can lie and no one has to corroborate those lies.
The fact that they shoot at people as they're waiting in line for humanitarian aid. Dozens of people get shot and killed literally every single day, as they're waiting for food. No, I'm not gonna let you filibuster. I'm not gonna let you filibuster. I'm not gonna let you filibuster. You guys are totally okay with IDF soldiers shooting and killing desperate people waiting for humanitarian aid. You're okay with that. I find it so unbelievably evil. Unbelievably evil. It shocks my conscience and my soul that people as evil as this exist in this world. Okay? Watching these images, looking at these videos, seeing all these kids desperate, hungry, parentless.
We have footage that came out in May from the U.S. security team that got hired, and they were shooting at the starving Gazans who hadn't had food in its 11 weeks, shooting at them while they're being put into fences like cattle, right? Like a herd of cattle, to get what little groceries they can get. And you have had the media on your side for decades, and that is definitely one of the remnants of white supremacy, because Israel is a white place and the white people write the history and they want to be the victor. And I always ask myself, how does the abused become the abuser? What are the mental hula hoops you have to do that? I'm from New York. I was socialized to believe that Israel was this sovereign land for Jews and that everything that happened to Jewish people is the reason that Israel exists. So that indoctrination was in me as an American, especially as an American that grew up in New York. Every year I saw Holocaust things. I was reminded of the Holocaust. We spoke to Holocaust survivors. We read the Diary of Anne Frank. And it's good to know human history. But when I think back to why they were showing us that, it was to indoctrinate me as an American in New York that has a large Jewish population, that Israel is for Jewish people and they deserve it because of what happened to them, and completely ignoring all of the things that they were doing as by creating an apartheid system in Israel and completely ignoring the Palestinians who were there before them. I say all that to say, it is insane that our government seems to care more about Israel than it does us. You know, our country's not even fucking doing well, but you can't even mention Israel without getting arrested or it considered it being a hate crime. And how we are allowing tens of thousands of people who are already dead. Around 50,000 people are dead, but they're not counting anyone under the rubble. Remember, 70% of Gaza is gone. And now we have pictures coming out of starving children. It's so, like, it ruined my morning. And that opinion doesn't matter, because I woke up comfortable in my house, turned on my tap water, made my food, but I do have a platform, and that's what I can do, is bring awareness to what's going on, because it doesn't make any sense that our government is still supporting something like this. And now we finally have France saying they're gonna recognize Palestine. Palestine's gone. You know, the UK is finally calling out what they're doing. You waited 2 years of lies, 2 years of killing people, 2 years of treating these people like they're not human, 2 years, and now they're starving them intentionally. Yeah, I don't know. I just, my heart goes out to them, man. It's just, call it what it is. This is a genocide, and the famine is 100% man-made.